Okay, well, I think it's been long enough at this point. So yeah, I just looked it up, and I guess I never knew this because it's just 30 seconds and nobody ever mentioned it. But I guess even if you turn off ads in your settings, there's always one 30-second ad at the beginning of your stream. So I guess it is good that I'm always given a couple minutes at the beginning here, but yeah, I did not actually know that, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining. I think my mic is actually a little too hot here. I turned it down a bit. That should be better. But yeah, how's it going? What's up? Thanks for tuning in to the season finale. We're gonna finish this Lego set in a few minutes here. Let's see here. What did I want to go into up front first? I'm just looking at all the stuff I've got lined up here. Yeah. So, yeah, let me go ahead and pop up my browser here. So I talked about this a little bit last time, not so subtly implied some things, but I posted about this on Twitter just in Japanese so far, because I'm bad at using social media properly. But I am going to be back in Japan from mid-August to late September, again, of course, for work. But, while I'm there, I've got the weekends, so I'm going to be hitting up Oren's Blue Noah J-Core Boat Party. Really sick lineup on here. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit more. It's like a little loud for me. But yeah, really stoked for this. One of the, it feels like there's kind of been a resurgence. I don't know how recently, but somewhat recently in like slightly older guard of J-core events. And after they stopped doing extreme hard shows in the Day of Hardcore a few years ago, we've got a new Day of Hardcore event finally this year for the first time in like 4 years. We're doing this Blue Noah boat party. So yeah, I'm really stoked for this. And then this just got announced last night. Dat Zoid is putting on a Ding Dinky Body event for the first time in about 20 years, which is wild. And it's on a Wednesday for whatever reason. But yeah, this is just after I get to Japan, so I'm going to be able to make this as well. I don't really know a whole lot about Ding Dinky Body. It's not really a music event to my knowledge. It's like a talk event. And I guess by going, I'll get to know more info. But it's announced as a kind of not release party, but release celebration for Dat Zoid's second album. And the event info page does mention there's going to be like event limited goods and stuff. So I'm wondering if maybe he will put out that other CDR release that he teased and listed on the OB for Progrès, the Kiss, all the Kiss remixes from back in the Hyper Rich days. If so, I mean, whatever it ends up being, I'm happy to grab additional copies for anyone else who wants them. And yeah, as this gets closer, it's still like 3 weeks till I leave. But yeah, I'll just, keep everyone posted on what I'm going to be up to, what might be relevant to other people and everything. With that in mind, so I already mentioned this, but next week we're going to do a group watch. The week after that, I'm not totally decided yet, but I'm thinking I probably won't do a regular episode, because that's the weekend before I leave, so, I'm going to be packing and stuff. I might still do like a special one-off episode, maybe. I'll just see how I'm feeling. But let me make sure. I think I've got enough time to get through all my pre-show stuff in the pre-roll tracks here. So streaming plans leading up to leaving. I've mentioned a few times that I've been trying to hit this milestone for instant emote upload eligibility, which will let me upload follower emotes so that you don't have to pay money to use emotes from my fucking channel. I finally emailed this morning and they said, as of this morning, I'm at 54 out of 60 streams. I thought... Here, I'll turn off the browser for now. I thought I would have hit it by now because I stream starting at 11 p.m. GMT, and for some metrics, once it hits the new day on GMT, it counts as a new day of streaming. But I guess for this specific one, for whatever reason, it doesn't. So I need 5 more streams after today to do that. I want to try to hit that before I go. So one main thing I'm thinking about maybe doing is I want to start actually digging my hands into the work on beginning this process of making the updated and expanded version of the Nerdcore Encyclopedia. And one of the first things that I want to do is basically, I think, make some Discogs lists of things that are not archived or things that are incompletely archived, both in terms of the actual music data and also just information. Like sometimes there are albums that, you know, we just know the title of and literally nothing else. So starting to get a comprehensive list of that, and then also adding things to Discogs that are not currently on there. So maybe it would be fun to just do, as usual, a chill hangout stream, listening to like some DJ mixes and stuff while I do that. So I might do that over the next couple weeks. And then also I want to also make a Discogs list of all the things we've listened to on the show so far, so I don't have any more duplicates. I think that's happened a couple times of listening to things we already listened to. So I don't want to have that happen. But yeah, if I do that, you know, I'll zeet about it and post on the Discord and stuff. But yeah, and then just a couple other things to look at here. So the new Psychouts album from Murder Channel, there is a second wave of pre-orders for this limited edition set. I believe right now it's just on the Japanese Murder Channel shop, so I'm not sure if they're going to put another batch on the Murder Channel Bandcamp. But if you want to grab this, it is, you know, still the same price, fairly expensive, but it is a really nice set. I unboxed it along with some other stuff last week. I'm wearing the shirt from it today. Really nice shirt. So if you did miss out the first time around and have a little extra Skrilla this time around, you can definitely grab that. This is... Okay, so August 6th is when the pre-orders for that second batch. And I think they said, final batch. Close August 6th, so if you want to get in on that, now is the time. And then I also wanted to mention Arcade Trauma is putting out a nerdcore techno album in just a couple days, this Sunday, July 30th. So I'm really stoked for this to drop, to check it out. It's really cool and exciting that so many... that just the audience for this music, and especially people making this kind of music, has grown in the past few years. So I'm really excited to check this out, and I'll be rezeeting it and all that stuff when it drops, posted on the Discord and stuff. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. And then I also wanted to share this. I just saw this the other day. Another Twitter mutual, who I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, Too Young to Die, put together a note of basically just a list of like nerdcore and nerdcore related articles in like mass media, magazines, that sort of thing. And I think there's a few things on here that I actually don't have copies of, so I need to kind of go through this and figure out what I do and don't have. But if you ever want to try to collect some of these magazines, most of them are pretty easy to find, you know, secondhand copies of these old magazines for pretty cheap. But it's cool to see it all kind of collected in one place. Most of this stuff was listed for quite a while in the media section on the Sharpnel Sound website, but then there's a few additional things and stuff. So really cool to see that all collected in one place. And I also noticed, interesting, so this this also lists DJ Technork's Yomu Ongaku, his first book. And okay, so it links to an Amazon listing. This is, oh god, 15 years old at this point. And yeah, Amazon has no copies, but the one newly listed thing, not that, where'd it go? A copy of this went up on Mercari. Where is it? Did it get taken down? Did they change the description? Hold up, let me... Ooh, I didn't notice this either. But let me go grab my email here to get the link to that. Hang on a second. Oh, was that like yesterday? Come on. Maybe it's in my other email. Oh, I didn't know you were on that Arcade Traumas album. That's great. Awesome. Sorry, I will find this. I know we're almost at the end of our pre-roll here. Okay, here. Did it get taken down? Yes or no? I'm working in a different window. Huh, I wonder why it wasn't showing up in the search. Here it is. So a copy of this, I have not seen a copy of this book go up in quite a long time. It is very expensive. They're pricing it at the same price they're pricing my book at. I think it's slightly less insane to price this that expensive, but it does look to be in really good condition. It still has the regular the jacket and the obi. I'm thinking about grabbing this. I'm gonna wait, see if maybe it goes down in price a bit. Maybe just wait till I'm in Japan and order it myself so I don't have to deal with a proxy service if it's still around. But I don't have a copy of this. And like I said, I have not seen a copy pop up in quite a long time. But yeah, if it's still up, I might grab this. But if anyone else wants it more than me, feel free to pick it up. I'll post the link here. I just saw this. This is also really overpriced, I would say. But I didn't notice before this copy of Ditrax 8-Bit Strikes Back. It is complete. It's got the OB. Looks to be in good condition. It's a little expensive. But yeah, it's been up for like 3 weeks. I think that's it, really. I haven't seen any other. We got this this guy with the shirt all over the place. Some of you might have seen Choco Pie posting his. Let me see. I want to find the tweets he posted, the edits of that guy. For some reason, that comes up in the search results for Nerdcore. I know they posted some edits. Let me go to their media tab because I want to look at these. They're really good. And then we will dive into things. Come on. Keep going. Oh, here's some pictures of that Speed Freak design article I was talking about, I think last week or so. Just a layout of a bunch of album covers, and there's no picture of it, but at the end there's like a list of a tiny text of info for each album. It was not a month ago that he was posting those. Maybe it was someone else. Damn. Well, I cannot find... Oh, here we go. I guess it was that long ago. Here's an edit with the artwork from Ashta's Technical Foul album, non-existent Psych Out's shirt. But yeah, the search results for Nerdcore on Mercari are plagued with that shirt for whatever reason. But anyway, we're into our album now, so let me go ahead and move my stuff around and get started on building. Oh, nice! How much was the Mental Burst copy? I'm curious. Yeah, I know some people were talking about how C-Type tweeted about on the Blue Noah, the J-Core boat party. He's like, I'm gonna bring some CDs to sell so you can all flip them on Sudogaya and Mercari and make some money. I think it's really funny that, I mean, I guess the main one of his that has been going up for an insane price is the Otaku Speed Vibe sampler on Sharpnel Sound, which is not readily available, but I always find it funny when like the Murder Yacht School compilations go up for extremely high prices when you can still buy them from him directly. I think payment is like bank transfer only, so it's not super convenient, but you can just buy them from him for, you know, retail price, so to speak. And like all the Inoue Madness mixes, at least last time I checked. That may have changed, but last I knew. Yeah, I mean, that's a good looking shirt. I would wear that too. Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, gotta dive into this so we can finish it up. We're almost done. I'm sure we'll be able to finish it out no problem today. Let's see here. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I need to bring this... Oh no, I just need to put these fucking somewhere else. Here's today's CD. First CD. It's it's an edit of Marilyn Manson album cover, just with a strawberry on his head. This is Smile Hunters' second album. Oh yeah, let me get the Discogs link. I've been slacking on posting that. Yeah. I don't know. Sampling is all I can say. But yeah, let me get the Discogs link. One second here. Yeah, first album 99, second album 2012, so 13-year gap between there. Oh, thank you. I was just about to post that, but yes, thank you so much. So yeah, 13-year gap between the two albums. This is mostly a collection of tracks released on various like compilations and stuff in that 13-year gap. There's a lot of stuff from LBT compilations, one track from Look Up, the GFK Records compilation we listened to a couple years ago. I believe there are a couple new tracks on here as well, and it's definitely a lot more, as the tracks get newer, it's definitely a lot more synth-poppy kind of feeling, rather than the more hardcore, almost GABA-y stuff from their earlier works. These first couple tracks are pretty early ones. The second track is Oshare Hunter, which is just a track from the first album. They just brought one forward. And yeah, I don't think they're quite like in chronological order of release or anything. In fact, they're definitely not. But it is kind of a slow kind of transition into more chill poppy stuff. If you weren't here or haven't checked out the first Smile Hunters showcase, or just aren't familiar, the Smile Hunters, they were mainly active like late 90s, early 2000s. Originally, I believe it was Shoes, who is now one half of Missile Chewbacca, and then Yam, who you might also recognize, did some solo tracks for the Speed King compilations more recently, and then, as you can hear, Injoji, unmistakable voice there. And then later on, female vocalist Rodie joined as well, and you'll hear her on some of the later tracks on this album. Okay, I think we're framed up pretty good. Let's start building this damn tree. I hate trees. Should have just built the tree off stream. I don't know why, but just all building trees, foliage, naturey stuff has always been just the least interesting aspect of building Lego to me. Shut my yapper for a bit so we can just enjoy the music. Hey, thanks for tuning in though. I really appreciate it. Got the important part. Cannot find it. Oh, thank you. I'll take another sip. So I should actually mention this track is, what is the story here? Let me remember. It's like a cover or a remix or something of a Teraoka Corporation track. And I think it's on one of the Teraoka Corporation albums we have not listened to, is where it originally came out. The first track. Alright, I don't have the actual main bulk of the set here. Pull it down. There we go. So this goes... Wait, what? Oh, I missed one tiny thing in the last bag. So I don't think they ever had a website or anything. I believe it was okay, so sort of. Let me explain here. Because it always takes me a minute to remember here. I don't want to open Discord, no. Hold up. Quit Discord. So... Let me pull up my browser again. So, when was the first episode of this, actually? Okay, so in 2010, Injoji Akaname, the other half of Missile Chewbacca, and Neji, aka Q+, aka JASCO, started a podcast called Radio Daibakuhatsu, Radio Big Explosion, to give you a really awful direct translation. And so the label name, Ravaq Records, is from that. It's from the Ra and the Baku in Daibaku Hatsu. So the label itself doesn't have a website. Yeah, okay, you can see here even it's spelled Ravaq with a B Records. But I think just born of the podcast, the label, they, just started putting out CDs at M3, if we take a look here. So one thing also, I don't believe there is an RR001. I remember asking about this at one point, and I think what they said was along the lines of, like, they set it aside for something that they ended up never releasing. So I believe this JASCO album was the actual first release on the label. But then, yeah, they put out this Disco Romance remix album. Just a bunch of different releases from the three main guys on the podcast. I want to at some point dig into these podcast archives and listen to them. I still don't feel like I'm at the point where I can just listen to Japanese people talking and pick it all up. And so, like, I want to get to the point where I can just listen and be able to parse things and actually have it be worth my time. I have grabbed and archived locally all the episodes of this in case they disappear, like the Speed King Radio podcast, which is sadly gone now. Excuse me. But yeah, that's basically the where the label came from. Okay, come on, where's... Am I gonna have to go dig through my missing... No, here we go. Okay. I'm determined to finish this set today, no matter what. Which way? This goes this way. Okay. That means we have to put on some extra music at the end, so be it. And yeah, I think the podcast... When was the most recent episode of this podcast? Yeah, let me link the freaking page for you. Okay, 29... Okay, wow, I didn't realize that it had been that recent. 2019.
Take my watch! Take my watch! Take my hand!
And I think I'm actually featured on a couple episodes of this, or at least one, just briefly, but I don't remember the details. I think it was just like after an event, they were like, here, let's record a few minutes for a podcast. This way, and this. Yes.
I'm intruder! Intruder, take my watch!
Excuse me.
My watch! Take my hand! I am intruder!
奥村さん
Hey, welcome! Thank you for joining. Oh, dang, we got the whole crowd's here. The gang's all here. That's the phrase. That's the thing people say. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Great to see you here. I really like this track. This is from one of the early LBT compilations. It's one that originally came with a book, and I've never been able to track down a copy that includes the book. It's one of the things I've always had my eye out for. I gotta finish building this tree so I can build more interesting things. I should also install that thing where it... Yeah, it's definitely very weird. For like the previous track, it makes a little more sense, but yeah. Yeah, I should install that, whatever it is that makes all the emoji go on the screen when people post them. I sound like such an old person. I need to stretch. I have somehow pulled multiple muscles over the last couple days. I got a bad pull in my neck, shoulder here, and then this morning pulled a muscle in my leg. How the fuck tall is this tree? Yeah, no kidding. I do think it's really cool hearing Injoji's vocals in this context, as opposed to, you know, Bubble Bee featuring Injoji stuff. And we have, this might be one of their first tracks with their female vocalist here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the more melodic vocals, male vocals, are from Shoes, of course. But yeah. My shorts. Did I do something wrong here? Other trees, 46, 79, 10, 12, 15, okay, but I have a piece. Oh, yeah, it's right over here. Oh, okay, time to make 9 leaves. Or branches, I guess. And 4. This might be like the most chill track on the album. It almost feels kind of out of place, just so far up in the track listing, I feel like. Like, I feel like this would be a good, like, second to last track. But it's not my album. I'm doing this right. So I should also mention, actually, and I'll try to find the old website and pull it up after I finish making all these damn leaves and branches. This album actually was originally announced for release in like 2005 or something, I think. I don't think there was a track list announced at that time. So I'm assuming that, you know, it's probably a different track listing originally. But yeah, I'll see if I can find it. But I remember on back when Smile Hunters actually had a website, they announced this album with the title Strawberry Cheese Cracker in like 2005. And you know, actually, I think there might actually be a separate blog for this label, or was that a? No, I'm thinking there's a Disco Romance blog. I was thinking of I know there's an announcement post blog entry for the Disco Romance remix CD, but I think that was on a Disco Romance blog, not a ravaq Records blog. If you are enjoying this, I recommend sticking around to the end of the episode, because I've got a little treat that I'll drop at the end for y'all. How far away? All the way across the room, of course. I'm exaggerating, it was like 5 feet away. Oh right, I didn't mention I finally got a damn haircut. After like 5 months. I was just getting far too unruly. One more branch of this style. For some reason, whenever I go in for a haircut, I always like feel like or anticipate it taking that it's going to take like a half an hour, and then it's done in like 10 minutes. And I'm always, you know, I'm like, damn, can they really just cut your hair in 10 minutes and make it look good, but I'm usually pretty satisfied, so... It's probably not actually 10 minutes, but... This is one of their Olympic tracks. I'm not sure what the inspiration behind these is, but it seems like they've done one of these just like little tracks for each of the Olympic years in recent memory. Tree progress. You got it. Okay, same thing, but dark green leaves now. Just 3. Oh fuck! No, okay, never mind. For a second, I thought I put all those branches on upside down, but I was wrong. Everything's fine. Wait, what? What shade of dark green? Look at these are 2 different colors. And I have no idea. Okay, so they're not the same color as the leaf, so they're the lighter color. So my instinct is to say, okay, this is clearly produced after 2005. And I hope that's accurate. Okay, yes. Poker Face came out in 2008. I didn't want to look it up and see like Poker Face 2004 and just feel like the oldest person in the world. And I guess also the fact that it's for the Vancouver Olympics would set a date for it as well. There's another track on here I really like. This is also from a LBT compilation. I think this is one of the ones they did not get to on Bandcamp. I believe this is from Super Hawaiian. I think this is the one they stopped right before. Fair enough. The other day, I had not a gray hair, but a just stark white hair in my beard. And I was just like, where the hell did this come from? And I know that doesn't actually, directly have to do with being old, but it was a very amusing moment to find that. Let me look at the LBT Bandcamp. Let's see here. So, they did funky whatever that I can't read. Look at this. Kansas. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so they got up to LBT CDR 006, and this is from 008. Yeah. Okay, now we do 3 branches with the darkest color of leaf. It's just tedious. guess it is cool that they're doing like a little gradient of leaf color here. I'll give them that at least. Stop rolling away. Oh yeah, another thing I realized that I'll be in Japan for is the Sandland movie, which I'm extremely stoked for. I remember in, gosh, was this middle school? Yeah, in middle school, I was part of, it was basically like library club, I guess, and part of being in library club is we would, like, every couple months go on trips to, like, Borders with the middle school librarians to pick out new books and, like, recommend new books. And we got Sandland for the library, and just top tier shit. And yeah, they're doing a Sandland movie just out of nowhere. And apparently it premiered at fucking San Diego Comic-Con, like world premiere, and it doesn't come out in Japan till next month. But yeah, definitely going to find a good time to catch that. I feel like that is probably something I can enjoy without subtitles necessarily, since I, know the story of the original manga at least. Okay, so there's our mostly finished tree. That is a nice gradient of leaf colors going down. So let me just make sure I have this right. I definitely want to try. So last time I couldn't really do anything like that because the internet speed with what I got was just not good enough for it. But I'm gonna get pocket Wi-Fi this time, either instead of or in addition to a SIM card. So yeah, I definitely want to figure out a way to be able to do that. Yeah, and I want to try this time to bug at least a couple of people also, just with, help on digging into, building out those things that are not archived yet, to try and get them archived. So that's why I want to make that list. But I want to just try to kind of start to establish that process with people I do know, so I can get a good idea of how to approach people I don't know. Because, it feels like, not even, I don't know if rude is even the right word, but like, just not ideal to hound artists for things they own made by other artists, or just hound regular people for things they own made by other people. And so I want to just establish a process and, be able to do that in a tactful way. Yeah, exactly. I just don't want to just hit him up and be like, hey, let me rifle through your stuff, without a more established. Yeah. So if I start with, some people I know well, and build up a good way to do that, I think that'll be good. but like I know like Jaya Sharpnel has like some unarchived Psychouts cassettes, stuff like that. Okay, finally, we got a little baby tree here, and with that, the tree building is complete at last. This is also another one of my favorite tracks on this album. Oh, what store is that, Melon? I know that Fan Gamer just opened a store in, I think, Shibuya, so I'm really interested to check that out as well. Yeah, this is kind of a remake of the Bike Dorobo from the first Smile Hunters album. Yeah, we're kind of jumping around time-wise here because we had a couple tracks from 08 and now we're back to 04 here. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'll have to hit that up.
Let's enjoy.
This is a much earlier track. This is from GABA Disco Anthems 2. Yeah, we're definitely really jumping around time-wise. Oh right, I was gonna try and find the old Smile Hunters website because there was a second URL, so that their earliest website I've definitely looked at the archived version quite a few times, but then there's like a later second website that I don't remember the URL of. I'll have to, yeah, let me try and look that up in a second here. They have, I think I've realized this before, but I realized that they kind of have a follow-up to this track, because this is about snowboarding, and then on a J-Core Masters album of all things, they have a track called Bodyboarding. Maybe I'll throw that on at the end. Because yeah, I don't think we will ever listen to a J-Core Masters CD on this show. It's just a little bit too much of a stretch. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna throw a huge curveball. I'm gonna play it next. Just stick it right in the middle of the album. Fuck everything up. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, glad you're able to catch it. Enjoy your haircut. Everybody's getting haircuts. Alright, so archive.org. So yeah, let's see if we can find this. Let's see here. So I believe I'm just typing this from memory. Okay. Okay, so now we've got a redirect. I think I've talked about this before, but if we see a green bubble, that means it's redirecting to somewhere else. And in fact, oh, this is always a redirect. Interesting. So where did it redirect in 2000? Okay, just slight URL change, I guess. Okay, yes, so they had moved over to InfoSeek later on. Oh, and then just SmileHunters.com, I guess? Okay, yes. And so here's, yeah, you know, Smile Hunters website, 2004. And, oh yeah, and here it is. New album, Strawberry Cheese Cracker. Question mark, so it's, this is the word for, I don't know how to immediately translate question mark and the word for month into English, but planned for release some month. But yeah, this was announced as early as 2004, and then finally came out in 2010. Or 2011. 2011? 2012. It's right there. It's on my fucking stream. 2010. I was thinking of when the podcast started.
Snowboarding.
Oh, yeah.
Now all sad.
Oh, what? Why? This must be just a, like, fucking bot-generated site. What? No. No. Just type it in. Yeah, okay, so that redirects. Alright, when does it expire? $2025! Damn! They really want to have that website. Alright. In 2 years, we'll remember and come back and try to grab it. I need to fix the album artwork for this. There's a weird white bar at the top of it. Never realized that. I really like this track too. This is, I think, their most recent track on a CD, at least. I really wonder in what context this track ended up on this CD. It seems like there was always like one not really J-Core at all track on the J-Core Masters CDs. And I guess there is the full Injo-G album on Mob Squad Black Label. So it was probably through Injoji. But like, J-Core Masters Volume 6 is where Injoji no Sha 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 was first released. If you didn't know, the lyrics on the J-Core Masters version are slightly different. And like there's a J-Core Masters CD with a God OD track for whatever reason. One of the early ones has an already previously released IQ 300 track that was originally on a Hyper Rich release, I believe. Just for some reason. Certainly not complaining, but it's really interesting to see these on such a really more purely J-Core compilation series. Unfortunately, there's no big events like M3 or Comiket while I'm in Japan. Seems like there's not going to be a lot at Comiket this time anyway. And I am bummed that I won't be able to make it to the Day of Hardcore, because that's also a great lineup with Sharpnel and Foxyu. Sharpnel's playing it, right? I think. Regardless, it's a great lineup, but... Yes, okay, yeah. In Project, Sharpnel, Dust Fox. Die Tracks also. A great lineup there, too, so bummed I'm missing that, but... regardless. This way? Like that? Yes, bingo. I don't actually know what this portion of the set is even, but we'll find out. This one gets a little silly, yeah. And yeah, I really wish they would put all of these ravaq releases up on Bandcamp or something. There's not even all that much sampling in them. You know, there's some, but like, it's not like a DJ Sharpnel CD where half the music is sampled. So yeah, I really wish they would put them up somewhere for people to buy and enjoy them. Am I blind? Oh, okay. I'm not blind. I just didn't look at the instructions, actually. Alright, there's one thing I totally forgot to mention at the top of the show, but I'll just mention it at the end instead. Just a reminder about the Magra stream with Psychouts and Mirrorball Inferno. Oh my god! I'll be right back, actually. I think the dog needs to go out. The danger of having stuff near the edge of the table. Piece doesn't want to fit down properly, flips in front of you, and everything hits the floor. But yeah, I definitely, sorry, going back to what was brought up a minute ago, I definitely do want to do more, streams like digging for nerdcore and just like music and stuff in general. I did that, just on my own last time when I was in Japan, and honestly didn't find much, but I did find a few cool things, so that could be fun. I just want to I think the one thing, I don't want to like be talking quote unquote to myself a whole bunch in public, because I think that's like kind of weird there, and I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, but I think I can, find a good way to do it. How does that work? Okay, no, that looks fine. Yeah. Let the dog back in just a second here. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back again. Okay. The other thing that I have decided I want to try to collect and pick up on there this time is the Pikmin 2 e-reader cards. For some reason I'm fascinated with the e-reader in general, and I have essentially complete collection for both US and Japan of the Super Mario Advance 4 e-reader cards. But yeah, I want to pick up the Pikmin 2 ones, because those fascinate me as well now. I'm not super interested in, like, the Animal Crossing ones, just because there's way too many of them. And, like, Pokemon ones, whatever, but yeah, just the weird ones. Pikmin, Mario. There is also a set for Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance that I have had saved searches up for on Mercari for quite some time, but the only listings that pop up are extremely expensive, so... Because, like, there's a set of 5 that were released, it was like a Korokoro comic magazine competition sweepstakes, and I think 1,000 sets were sent out to winners. And then there's one other one-off one that was handed out for free at some trade show. I don't think it was Space World, maybe, I don't remember. But yeah, all not stuff that was commercially available, so usually when they go up, they're very expensive. I have seen 2 different times some of them have gone up for 1,000 yen, and I have, like, just barely missed them, and so very much kick myself over that. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I'm hoping someday I'll find a cheap listing for those. But yeah, just this idea of DLC on physical cards that you swipe through a little reader is so interesting and fascinating to me. I had an e-reader back when they originally came out, and I had, like, the Mario Party game, which is, like, also really expensive now. I don't have mine anymore, sadly. Okay, what do we got here? We're on bag 46 of 49. I think we'll be able to do this. 46 is small, especially. It's really interesting also reading about, like, the preservation of especially some of the really rare e-reader cards. Like at one M3 there was, like, a sweepstakes prize drawing thing where, like, everyone who, I don't know, went to E3 or went to Nintendo booth or something got a goodie bag with a e-reader, Kirby e-reader card in it, and all it was is you swipe it in the e-reader and it tells you if you won a prize or not. And there were only, like, 5 winning cards, and they were supposed to be collected and destroyed after winning the prize. And I think all of those, I don't remember all the specific exact details, but, like, the full set of those got found recently and preserved. And there's, like, there's also Pokemon in Japan, Pokemon trading card game tournament winners would get unique Pokemon, like, trainer cards and like these would be like unique for each tournament and each like bracket and what place you placed in, and also if you were a boy or a girl. And so there's like a huge assortment of these like one-off, you know, only 2 or 3 copies of these cards exists, and a lot of them are e-reader cards. They have e-reader codes, and they each have like, you just swipe it in the e-reader application and it gives like a little funny message from Iwakuni, if you know about some of the joke Pokemon cards that there have been. I don't know specific details about this. I'm only familiar with it because I am interested in the e-reader stuff. But yeah, they all have like unique little messages, and you know, most of these, there's like 2 or 3 or 1 instance of this card ever given out, and like a lot of those got archived, preserved recently too. A nice little floor tile pattern here. Let me finish it out here. I love how much the end of this track commits to... Was that just a high-pass filter at the end there? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is... I think this is the like big table they all sit around. The Fellowship, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. But, I'm not sure what this is turning into actually, but we'll find out. Oh, interesting. These are little popsicle pieces. I'm trying to get a good angle here, but they're in like light brown, so it's being repurposed for some other purpose that I don't actually know what it is yet. Seven of these. 4. 5. 6. I think this is another one from an LBT compilation. Yes, oh yeah, this is from... Oh, this is on the, Drinker's High 12-inch EP, actually. I forgot about that. It's also on the, first Drinker's High CD. Which makes sense. So I wanna straighten out here. Whatever. So this is back like, what, 2001, I think? P100, yep, 2001. Wait, no. 2008. What am I talking about? Really? I guess so. Okay, no, the CD version was 2006. This thing right here. Yeah, that's weird. This feels like that CD is so much older than that for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I just think of it, it's like the first LBT compilation CD. So I feel like it should be like around from when LBT started, but it's actually quite a ways in. Okay, well, what's it gonna have me do with this? Oh jeez, okay. Gotta get these little grabby arms all placed, and then put a bunch of little brown hot dogs in them. Okay, yeah, this is forming a chain of seats. All will become clear shortly. This one is definitely really chill. Okay, let's do this.
And the only quiet Okay, it is a from this without doing no tears. I never sweat in storm. My heart is fire at eyes. I want to die as
It's one of those things where I'm unable to resist trying to get everything perfectly lined up and straight. Okay. Oh, right, because... Right. Come on. And this is the last track on the album, which you may remember hearing a couple weeks ago, like I mentioned on the GFK Records Look Up compilation. This is actually like a slightly shorter edit of the track for whatever reason. But I feel like it is a good album closer for sure. I gotta just get these hot dogs in place and move on. It's not gonna look perfect. It'll never look perfect. Okay. So then these wrap around somehow. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, so with how imprecise and finicky the placement of these types of pieces are, I feel like this is just inevitably going to look slightly sloppy and not perfect no matter what I do, so I have to just live with it and not try to get it perfect. But there's some chairs around. I think a table is going to be built on top of this central thing here. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly what this scene looks like, but they got the little popsicles as the headrests there. If you just look at it for a second and you don't stare at it, then it doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Okay. Bag 47. I wonder, I wonder if there's ever been a Lego set of the Jedi Council Chamber. I don't really have any interest in Star Wars Lego, but like, off the top of my head, it feels like that's actually something they've never done. It probably would be, like, pretty boring on its own. And so then they'd have to, like, do, like, the whole Jedi Temple. Which I'm almost certain they've never done. And that would have to be, like, a huge set. And we are now into our JASCO album. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So I'm not super familiar with like the history of JASCO, but JASCO, okay, maybe that's a little too loud, is basically the most recent project of Neji, aka Q+, also aka one of the original members of Honda Lady. Oh, thank you! Whoop whoop. Boom. So this is actually the second JASCO album. They had one previous album on a different label. Here is the Discogs for you. Here we have... Is that Elrond? I feel like it must be. Not entirely sure, but that's my guess. Yeah, if you tilt your head 90 degrees to the right. Okay, thank you for confirming. Oh, another thing I hate, I just hate in general when LEGO sets do this. And like, I get why they do it because it looks nice, but these chairs, if you put a minifigure in there, it's not secure. There's no studs for them to attach on. It's just gonna slide and fall right off if you move it at all. And like, I know you're not actually gonna be moving sets around, you know, that often, but I don't know, I always want everything to be fixed in place. But that's just me. Yes, the Kragel. This is very reminiscent of the Yama track that samples the same thing. That's not right. I guess I could also check out the new Miyazaki movie while I'm in Japan. I'm not like... I mean, I mentioned this, I think, last week, that I'm not like a super fan or anything, but I'm curious. Oh. Oh no, I'm getting hungry. That doesn't work. Did I do something wrong here? That's supposed to be right there, yeah. Well, I guess it does fit. It's just very snug. This bit right here, it like hits right against the green part, and I first thought it was gonna knock it off entirely, but it just fits. This is definitely a shorter album than the Smile Hunters one. Oh, that's the wrong piece there. Okay, fixed. It's just so crowded on here now. I guess this part doesn't necessarily have to be in frame right now, actually. Let's just move it back up here until we're ready to complete everything. Much better. I wonder if there's going to be any joyride events while I'm in Japan. Did I just not? Let's see here. Doesn't look like there's anything announced right now. So like JASCO frequently plays at Joyride events. It's just like a semi-regular event series at a venue called Raid Gig. It looks like they haven't done any in quite a while, actually. Let's see here. Looks like this venue is just doing poker tournaments or something now for some reason. Interesting. Let's see. I guess the last one was in 2020? Oh no! Oh! The day I leave. This is not actually one I would be super into. Anyway, so the day I leave Japan is the next one, but it looks like it's actually like a one-man show for Koltar of the Deepers and Shinjuku Gewalt, neither of which I'm really familiar with. Let's see here. Oh no, 8/28, the 26th? Is that not the same day as the... No, okay, oh. Is that the same day as something? I think I was gonna go to Kansai this weekend. Here, let me have my browser up so you can see. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is a Joyride on August 26th. I was gonna go to Kansai this weekend. Which I'll probably still do. I recognize most of these names. If there was like Missile Chewbacca playing this, I would probably go, but I think I can stand to pass on this one. But I'm glad I remembered to check. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend at least a couple weekends in like Osaka, Kyoto, and hopefully hit up a couple, record stores like the. I think there's a Surugaya or two worth hitting up there as well. Definitely is, I will say, a bummer not to have Honda Lady shows to look forward to anymore. So I hope at some point they do decide to start playing again, at least every now and then. When they did announce it as a hiatus, not a breakup, back in 2018, so fingers crossed that stays true. I should do a Honda Lady focused episode sometime soon. Have we done that at all? I'm honestly not sure. I feel like we haven't. No, we did one, didn't we? We did one. Yeah, we did the 10x10 and the cassettable bonus disc. Yeah. But it certainly wouldn't hurt to do another one. It's like, it's a little tough because again, I don't want to do stuff that's easily available, and all of their, like, you know, regular albums are on, a lot of them are on Bandcamp, and I think all of them are either on Bandcamp or, like, Ototoy and other streaming services. And so it's like I can't really do any of those, which leaves bonus discs that are, like, primarily, like, B-sides and remixes. But I'll figure something good out. Oh, did I put that wrong? Oops. So we are... This is seems like another tree being built up here, but this one's at least a little more interesting to build. Spin her around. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I probably wouldn't really even necessarily classify this as, like, if I were adding or editing this on Discogs, I would not add nerdcore techno as a genre, really. Just because there's, you know, not like the Fever track, you know, that had a little bit of sampling, but it's not sampling focused at all. But I feel like it, you know, fits just because of the artist connections. obviously, it's my show, we can listen to whatever we want, but I like to examine and just feel out where that kind of line of is it nerdcore or not is, since it is very kind of nebulous. Because, you know, on the other hand, like, Honda Lady, I think without hesitation would classify as nerdcore. And musically, Honda Lady is a very similar group to this sound, but I guess really just the heavier use of sampling is what makes a difference in my own mind. But obviously, you know, people may also disagree. And like, I feel like Missile Chewbacca, I also wouldn't hesitate to call nerdcore. And like, I feel like they do less sampling than, for instance, Honda Lady. So I guess it's just vibes. It's all just vibes. Because also at the same time, I would call Ram Doubler nerdcore, obviously, but I would not call Ram Rider nerdcore at all. Making another little chair here. With more hot dog armrests. Oh no, I have a piece I forgot to place somewhere. Oh god, there's like a billion. Oh no. There's one minifigure in the next bag, but then it's like, give everyone their weapons. Okay, where is this piece that I didn't place supposed to go? Is this the Trek with Yeah, this is the track with Rodier from Smile Hunters. Alright.
また歩けるこの道もう朝になって次の日家から駅までの坂道こうしらじらしいリアルな日差しなのに頭の中には霞かかってぼんやり夕べみたい目の名残残っている生々しい手触りちょっとホラーな悲しいお話登場人物は身内組織風な集まり夢的不条理ショックな放置涙の跡残った方一体なんだよ何かをつけかよブツブツ逃げるかい
Oh, it's right there. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. So I had a spare brown hot dog that seems to have disappeared. It was spare parts, so I don't really care, but I wonder where it went. I probably knocked it on the floor. Okay, how easily can I... Okay, that seems like... 昨日の自分をリサイクルいい加減ネタもファイナル残りは自爆もしくは美薬続々届くクレーム型通りの謝罪を繰り返す右から左へ受け流すランチとするそんなヒールここは階段を上り降り踊り場で目前危ない境から見下ろすロージ一歩間違えれば転落しぐったり使ってからベッドに倒れ込むばったり枕元にあるコミック Nice, okay, that was easy. Right, the bags. Oh, yeah, this is the last set of bags. Doing 48 and 49 at the same time. And it looks like this is just mostly finishing off this tree. Yeah, lots of leaves. Probably. 乱立するビール絶え間なく流れるリズム隙間を見るといつものあいつきっとあいつは都市伝説共有できない言葉と感情 So we got, just gonna hold them up, we got what I assume is Aragorn here. It's not gonna focus for me, but oh well. And then I'm supposed to give him his sword. From this pack of weapons. And then it's like, go back and give all these other people their weapons from this pack of weapons as well. And if I were doing the instructions, I would have you open the pack of weapons and give it to the people who need them the first time that comes up, rather than the last time. So I'm not gonna worry about distributing all these right now. I'll do it later, but I'll give him his cool sword. There we go. Probably, but I don't forgive them. Alright, time to make some more branches here. I'm just kidding, I do forgive them. Yeah, it could be Boromir, yeah. Cone. Get all these big old leaves out of the way, separated out. And then these go into these. I'm not going to worry about the orientation. It's a tree. It can look however I want it to look. I also have an extra cape here that I must have forgotten to put on someone, I think. Let me double check here. It doesn't go on this thing, right? Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, so someone's missing their cape, but... Okay, it's making me do a bunch of weird shit at the end here. Oh, that's weird. We'll get to that. Okay, so what are these bad boys? Oriented the correct direction. And then I get to make 8 more big leaves in the exact same way. So these go... where? I guess... oh, that just fell off completely. You know. Yeah. How much we got left? Oh no, there's only 2 tracks left. Well, let me get these leaves at least. So I looked forward in the instructions, and there's a bunch of little, like, accessorizing things to add. We'll see. I'll add a track or two to the end here at least. But like, I think after I finish these leaves, then it's like put the entire thing together. At which point it's gonna be like too big to fit on the camera. But we'll just see here. Four. Five. Six. Seven. And 8. Get them where they go. What's the best way to do this? No, I guess I should do. What, get on there. Nope. There we go. Here we got our N-J-O-G feature. I guess really what I would say, because I was talking earlier about kind of interesting juxtaposition between Smile Hunters stuff and like more recent like Bumblebee featuring N-J-O-G stuff is, you know, in stuff like this, he has a presence as N-J-O-G. But with the Smile Hunters stuff, I feel like he's part of a group rather than, you know, being there as N-J-O-G. Alright. So you are gonna have to move. And then this supposed to give you also supposed to slot into here somehow.
それを僕に聞いてんですかタコ親しき中にもなんとかまして他人同士ならなおさらわかんねえならさ教えてやろう隠しの聞き方丁寧こ使えねえ大人って最低じゃねえ気がねえマイク持つマイク先生先にやることあるんじゃねえ一体何様王様お部屋はあちらですよ仏様 Yeah
Is that it? I think that's it. Oh shoot. My belfry.
お前がマイクを磨くそいつを汚すのが俺の美学痛く感謝しろこのシナチクそしたら俺はウキウキで
Oh, right. Framing is wrong. I couldn't see any of that shit. Okay, this is now, yes, leave properly in place. Looks like it. So there's that. And then tree side.
高いから大きいからかっこいいからドリルキャビアフォアグラポンポンポン
Alright, I need to cue up some more music.
わかるかなわかるな
Yo いくら商売でもこれ限界俺のサービス料超えた振る舞い何でもかんでも書いて済ます根性人を呼びつけるその素性
Still got a few little fiddly bits to build there, yeah, but let's 部屋から漏れてくる音声ラッパーの風上にも置けねえそのソフトバレーの T シャツ一体お前のどの辺がキング財布の中身は小銭だけ所詮コーラにおろすだけの金知らねえお天気予報閉店だぜもううせろもう来なくていいよ Yeah
そんなの関係ねえそんなの関係ねえ関係ないから関係ないから ATS お前はベイビーです
炎上時のエンってさる
お前どこ中ある中僕お化け
お前の G はオナニーの G
いいですねいいですね
大抵聞いてらんねえ
右も左もいいですね
人真似小猿猿のジョージモンキーやめられないオナニー
俺は貧乳漬け
そんなこと聞いてねえマスカキ
汗かきベストかきはパンキーあおパンキー
お前の芸はプライスレス
すいません傘ありますか
Yeah あるけどねえよファックおいお前おい炎上時おい炎上時
ごめんなさい
せい
すいません本当
お前何なんだよ
すいません
炎上時お前お前何なんだよ
すいません
炎上時おいお前何なんだよ
ごめんなさい
せい
ごめんなさいすいません
よそろ
パン買ってきますかあすいません
お前何なんだよ炎上時おい
ません
炎上時せい
ごめんなさいごめんなさい
され
本当すいませんあいいっすかもう
Oh no, how long have I been muted? Oh well. Probably not very long, probably just a few seconds. But I was just saying that these last little small things, they all go like in the back here, inside the building. So even if I get them in there, you're not really going to be able to see them. So I think I'm going to just not worry about building those parts on stream. It just barely fits in the... I mean, I can. Yeah, maybe if I move my computer a little bit, maybe I'll build them and then try to spin this thing around. I've got like just enough room back here now. Okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna see this thing through. We've got tracks queued up. I won't give up. So we're here. Put the instructions right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm back here in my little corner. Okay. We're doing it. We're making this happen. There it is. So these extra few tracks that I have dropped on at the end here, these are all just tracks that Yam uploaded to SoundCloud somewhat recently. I think I mentioned this on the show back when it happened. Within the last year or so, I think, or at least that's when I noticed. So they're, I believe, still just up on SoundCloud. They're not in the Brick House folder currently, because I didn't anticipate the slight overtime. But I can add them up there. Just to have them mirrored somewhere. So these are just, you know, I used YouTube DL to grab these from SoundCloud, so they're not in any sort of good audio quality, but... Okay, this is actually kind of cool, so I'm glad I'm doing it. So I don't remember the lore of this thing, but it's this little statue holding this broken sword. I sort of vaguely remember like Frodo or someone carrying a broken sword, and no details whatsoever. But that slots in back here. If I can get it to go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Use this. And so this is like a slightly different mix, I think, of theme of Smile Hunters from GABA Disco Anthems 2. Okay, we've got a little, I guess, table here with a little quill pen and a little map. And that goes where? Here? Okay. Oh, and there's a little chair to go in front of it. That? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. And now we make a little weapon rack here. Yeah, this is more stuff that I don't really understand why these little builds were not part of the section of the build that they go in. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. That's the wrong piece. Rather than being tacked on at the end here. But I don't work at Lego. So oh, two weapon racks. No way. Okay. Like this. No. We're mere moments away from truly finishing here. Thank you for sticking around. Like I said, I've got one little special thing at the end to make it worth the wait here. Okay, so on one of these we do bow and arrow, and then regular sword. This one, right? Yes. And the axe. And these go down here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's one of the little weapon racks. Bow and a sword and an axe on it. And then the other one, I do another axe. And then these 4 curvy swords. In the interest of thoroughness, here's the other weapon rack with these weird curvy swords on it. I have to sneak way in the back of this room. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have you build that when it's much easier to access where it's supposed to go, but hey. And then I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh, is this like some chainmail? There's a treasure chest, and I think this is supposed to represent a piece of chainmail. And then I also put one of these little short swords in it. So let's see if you can see that in there. Oh. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be like a piece of chainmail. It's just on a little tile. And that goes over here? Where? It goes in here. Which I can't... I guess if I... How easily can I remove the roof? No, the roof is affixed. There is no easy way to get this where they want it to be. This is ridiculous. What? Okay, I managed it. I don't know if that's exactly where the instructions have it, but... Oh, I think I just forgot to fix that. Sorry, yeah. I'll fix it now, even though we're done listening to it. I think I just copy-pasted and missed correcting that. It's definitely a pressed CD. Okay, I'm supposed to take this long sword and put it right here, where you can't see anyway, but trust me, I'm doing something. And I think, is that it? Is there anything else? So, I'll show you real quick here. There are extra pieces to let these characters sit instead of stand, because they have either these like sloped, gown legs, or just tiny short legs because they're a hobbit. So there's some extra pieces for that, but other than that, that is it. I don't know whose cape I missed. I'll worry about that later. Here, I'll do one last thing though. I'll take all these guys and find places for them. Yeah, still got a couple minutes. Perfect amount of time left. Here, Gandalf can be right there. You go here. I'll put some people where you can't see them. Go here. go right there. And this guy with his carrot right there. And that's it. After 9 weeks. So that's what, like probably about 18 hours of building. It is complete, and you can see almost all of it in the camera frame. I have no idea where the hell I'm gonna put this. I might have one place where it will fit, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that is that. Thank you, as always, for just tuning in and hanging out. I don't really know what part of the show is the most interesting. Maybe it's different for different people. Me talking about stuff or just listening to music. I assume it's not the building part, but I think it's a fun, unique thing to do. But yeah, let's see here. What shall we do? Let's do this. Let me give you the brick house stuff first. Brick house password. So, as usual, I'll get this message posted. And the password this week is... what the hell did I make it? Right, it's all one word, lowercase, JASCO Hunters. Just like that. Like I said, these last couple tracks, hell, I'll just upload them right now. But first, let me do this. I'll leave that up for a few more seconds, actually. Just in case anyone needs to copy it down or whatever. Season 5, episode 9. Okay, so now let me transition to this. That's good to know, yeah. I mean, I appreciate the feedback and knowing what to focus on. And I do... That's probably my favorite part, or like, the main reason I like doing it, is to, yeah, tell stories, share info. And I want to be able to dig more into that, too. Sometimes with, like this JASCO album we're listening to right now, I might not know as much, but yeah. Next week, we are going to do a group watch of some rare, I think probably never before seen, except for maybe a few people, live footage. There's some little snapshots. I'm going to leave it a surprise beyond that, so you can tune in and enjoy that. Oh, fuck. Why is the time on here wrong? It's not at 3 p.m. I'm going to have to fix that. Why does it say 3 p.m.? It's at 4 p.m. I must have... Oh, because I copied this from the last group watch image. Yeah, I'll fix that before I, like, tweet this and stuff. But yeah, that'll be 4 p.m. usual time next week. And then, like I said, for further streams after that, just stay tuned. And then I'm just gonna close out today. I think this will just work. Hopefully. Let me know how volume is on this, because I can't hear it. And it is not super high quality. The audio is a little blown out, but here is some also never before seen Smile Hunters live footage from an event I put on. I think this is like 2016. And let me see if I can actually... Does that work? No, I still can see it. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, well, you can. So yeah, I will let you enjoy a little bit of this special treat, and I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
中のほら3人来たのとお前の小手で行く時はどういう気持ちなんですかあそこは。あの2人が間違わなきゃいいな。
ちょっとメガネかけさせてね。よしきやるとさ、メガネが落ちるんだよね。はい、そういうわけでスマイルハンターズです。またしちゃったね。何年 ?8 年待っちゃったね。まあね、断ってたんですけどね。でもね、いろいろ問題がクリアされて、僕たちそれもこれも全部ディスクリベンのおかげです。そしてイアンスマイルハンターズ、スマイルハンターズ言えてるかな。はい、そんな感じでございますけどね。一応ね、メンバーと紹介なんかしようかなと思うんですけどね。何そのだから、LPD ってさだからレオパルドン。
いや、違うと思います。
しかも手書きでしょそれ。さ、昔さレオパルドンの T シャツ着てライブ出て、それ面白いねって俺言ったのはあったけど、それこれ8年間引きずる。しかもこの今微妙な時にいじれない時に
結構ね、昨日徹夜感じで作ったんですけどね、これね。
それで LPD って書いてあるね。最初さ、LINE でさメールで来てたのさ、 LPD ってすっげえちっちゃい文字でさ、フェルトペンかなんか書いてたでしょ。そしたらなんかおしゃれな感じになってね、よかった。
ちょっと書いててかっこいいなと思って、この P の感じが。
はい、そういうわけで今ミサイル中ばっかで活躍していますシュウ先生です。
ちょっとなんか往年の滑り感が出てちょっとヒヤッとしました。